All right, y'all, let's do this. What's up, fam bam? I am back with another recipe of, I don't even know what the heck I'm doing other than cleaning stuff out of my pantry. So I've got about 1.5 pounds of chicken, and as you saw, I just have that garlic parmesan packet. I picked that up at Walmart. So I go ahead and I put like 5 or 6 chicken breasts into my Instapot, about 3/4 of a cup of water, and then I put this packet on here. So not thinking, I probably should have just went ahead and put the packet in like on the chicken first and then put the water, because it looks like this. Yeah, so it's like just baking the powder into the chicken. So that was kind of a screw up on my part. Don't recommend it. I stopped halfway through and flipped everything around, and that way it wasn't just baking the powder in. But whatever, you live and learn. There was no recipe being followed. I was just making it up as I went along. So I went ahead, stuck it in the Instapot for 15 minutes. I did a poultry setting, and for sides, I don't show the Sister Schubert rolls that I'm baking, but you can see that I do have it set at 400, but I got my trusty can of green beans that I absolutely love, and then I go ahead and I add some butter and then my typical seasonings, which is a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, some onion powder, and then some garlic seasoning. So I just let those sit on the burner for a bit, and then I decide that, you know what, I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna like the way this chicken is just kind of cooking and Instapotting in this water. So you guys are about to see me do some major concoction here. Are y'all ready? I don't think you're ready for this. Oh yeah, wait. Before I get into that, I found this in my pantry too. Don't recommend it. Maybe I overcooked it. Actually, I did. That said 90 seconds. Shoot. You know what I did? 2.5 minutes. Awful. Anyways, I have another packet seasoning, and I figured, you know what? Let's make some sauce. So I found some heavy whipping cream. Let's not talk about the expiration date on there. It smelled fine, therefore it worked for us. Nobody's sick today. Hallelujah. So I have about, I don't know what that is, not quite a half, almost a half a block of cream cheese. I'll go ahead and put that in the saucepan, and then I try and break it up and let that kind of, it's definitely not room temperature, it was straight out of the fridge. Then I did a little bit of heavy whipping cream, and then I add the packet in and decide it's a little too salty. So all in all, that was a 16-ounce heavy whipping cream little doohickey from Walmart, and I used 8 ounces of it, so I used half of it. So here's where you see I go ahead and put the garlic parmesan packet in here. This is actually like a wing packet, like wing seasoning, but you do what you want with it, just like me. So I ended up making a sauce out of it, and you will see a little bit later what I did. FYI, I never really brought the sauce to a bowl. I just kind of warmed it up, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't have anything like bubbling or anything crazy like that, and I just kind of kept stirring it together and all of that. And I did forget to mention, I did go ahead, while I had the Sister Schubert rolls in, you're not even going to see it because I forgot to show my plate, but I put a slice of keto bread in there, I buttered it, and then I added Parmesan cheese on top of it. I don't know why I forgot to get a picture of my plate, but anywho's it's. So you can see I'm still just, you know, slowly working the cream cheese apart and melting it and everything. And I have to tell you all, like, my family loved this sauce so much that this is one that I could definitely, hands down, make again and pour it over like noodles for them and add like chunks of chicken in there. So anyways, so I'm just gonna go ahead, I let that keep cooking for however long, and then I go over to check my chicken, and I'm showing you all, look, I actually checked the temperature on it to make sure it was good to go, because I don't know, paranoia. So we're not about to get sick. It's like 200 and some odd degrees, so we are good to go. I'm trying to give you a thumbs up. There you go. So anyways, as you see, it's just, it's looking yucky to me. So I'm like, we need to do something with this. So after I'm showing you my fancy, like, yes, just one isn't good enough, let's go ahead and check all of them, Rhonda. I go ahead and I get I guess it's called a casserole dish out. You'll see it here in a second. It's just from Pioneer Woman. If you guys have been with me for a while, you all know I had a mass obsession with Pioneer Woman. I think it was last year, and I bought a ton of her stuff. Also, little side note, I had some Parmesan cheese in the fridge, so I went ahead and I'm showing it to y'all. So anyways, here's the little casserole dish, and I put some of the sauce, well, my bad, I spray it. Then I put some of the sauce down, and not all of it, just some of it. And then I go ahead and I put my chicken breast in there as well. Then once I go ahead and put all of the chicken breasts in there, I do make sure to kind of smother the sauce over top of the chicken breast, and then you're going to see that I top it with the Parmesan cheese that I had in my fridge. Like literally everything that I had was things that I already had on hand. It was like a concoction of, you know, pantry clean out, let's see what you can do. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I was quite impressed with myself. Like, I did that. So anyways, you'll see I'm adding the sauce on top of the chicken just to make sure that it stays nice and moist. I know a lot of people hate that, but whatever, we're gonna say that word here today. And I went ahead and topped it with the Parmesan cheese, as I told you all. And I am like 99% sure, I think there's a clip that's coming up where I had my oven set at 375 degrees, and I only put it in the oven for maybe 10 minutes, and then I pulled it out. I didn't put full on top or anything. I just let it kind of do its thing, melt that cheese down, and then you'll see when I plate it up how amazing it looks. So after about 10 minutes, I go ahead and I pulled it out of the oven. I went ahead and threw it right onto some plates, and my family absolutely loved it. So challenge yourself to go through your pantry, see what you can come up with. I actually enjoy doing this. I'm not going to do it very often. I mean, they thought they were getting 5-star dining. Joke's on them, because it probably won't happen for another couple weeks. But anyways, hope you enjoyed today's video. Stick around, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Kisses from Kentucky. Hey, where are you going? Do you see these other videos? Do you see my little thumbnail? Click it, subscribe, stick around, and feel free to watch some other content. I would definitely appreciate it. Oh, by the way, check my description box. I got a couple other channels, so if you're bored and you need something to watch, I got you. Check my description box. Thanks for watching.